Welcome to 5-Minute History. In this video, we will be discussing one of the most devastating events in human history, the Black Death. The outbreak of the bubonic plague in the 14th century had a profound impact on Europe and the world, killing millions of people and changing the course of history forever. Join us as we take a closer look at the origins of the plague, its devastating effects, and the lasting impact it had on society, culture, and the economy in just 5 minutes. This is a story of tragedy and resilience, a reminder of the fragility of life and the power of disease. So, sit back and prepare to learn about one of the most defining moments in human history in just 5 minutes. The Black Death, also known as the bubonic plague, was a devastating global epidemic that struck Europe and Asia in the mid-1300s. It is believed to have originated in Central Asia and spread through trade routes, eventually reaching the shores of Europe in 1348. The symptoms of the plague were unmistakable: swollen and painful lymph nodes, fever, and a darkening of the skin, leading to the name Black Death. The disease was highly contagious, and it spread rapidly through towns and villages, leaving death and destruction in its wake. The death toll was staggering, with some estimates putting the total number of deaths at over 25 million, a third of Europe's population. The origins of the plague can be traced back to Central Asia, where it is believed to have originated. From there, it spread through trade routes and eventually reached the shores of Europe in 1348. At first, it was thought to be a simple outbreak of the flu, but it quickly became clear that this was something far more deadly. The plague was believed to be spread by trading ships, though recent research has indicated the pathogen responsible for the Black Death may have existed in Europe as early as 3000 BC. The effects of the Black Death were far-reaching and long-lasting. With so many people dying, there was a shortage of labor, leading to an increase in wages for those who were still alive. This in turn led to a rise in the standard of living for the working class. But the Black Death also had a profound impact on the church. Many people believed that the plague was a punishment from God for their sins, leading to a resurgence of religious fervor and an increase in the power of the church. As the plague raged on through 1349 and 1350, it seemed as though there was no end in sight. But by 1351, the worst of the outbreak was over. The death toll had been staggering, but life slowly began to return to normal. Today, scientists understand that the Black Death, now known as the plague, is spread by a bacillus called Yersinia pestis. The disease is spread through the bite of infected fleas and rats, as well as through the air. Both of these pests could be found almost everywhere in medieval Europe, but they were particularly at home aboard ships of all kinds. At the time, there was no understanding of the cause of the disease, and no effective treatments or cures. Physicians were powerless to stop the spread of the plague, and many people turned to folk remedies and superstitions in an attempt to protect themselves. The Black Death left an indelible mark on Europe and the world, changing the course of history forever. It was a stark reminder of the fragility of life and the power of a single disease to change the course of human history. But it also showed the resilience of the human spirit and the ability to overcome even the most devastating of tragedies. It serves as a reminder of the importance of understanding and preventing outbreaks of deadly diseases in the future. In addition to the social and economic impacts, the Black Death also had a profound impact on the way people thought about death and the afterlife. The sudden and widespread death caused by the plague led many people to question traditional religious beliefs and led to a rise in the popularity of the cult of death and the emergence of new religious movements. The Black Death also had a significant impact on the field of medicine and public health. It served as a wake-up call for the need to improve hygiene and sanitation, and it also led to the development of new medical practices and treatments. The outbreak of the plague also led to the creation of quarantine laws to prevent the spread of disease, which is still in use today. Despite the devastating impact of the Black Death, Europe slowly began to recover. The population eventually rebounded and the economy slowly began to recover as well. However, the memory of the Black Death remained, and it serves as a reminder of the fragility of life and the power of a single disease to change the course of human history. In conclusion, the Black Death was one of the most devastating events in human history, killing millions of people and leaving a lasting impact on Europe and the world. It serves as a reminder of the importance of understanding and preventing outbreaks of deadly diseases in the future. It also serves as a reminder of the resilience of the human spirit and the ability to overcome even the most devastating of tragedy. It is a tragic yet important chapter in human history, and it continues to shape the way we view disease and public health today. We hope you found this video informative and interesting. If you did, please don't hesitate to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel for more content like this. Thank you for watching.